legislation proposals that we are currently working on. S2124, Violent Offenses Against Government Employees Act. I'm not going to go into the details of any of these. I'm going to give you guys the general outline. Because as good citizens, you don't care about the details. You only care about the general effects. Violent offenses against government employees will make it so that criminals are charged much more severe times, and oh my god. Hello, unknown phone number that is likely threatening me during this town hall. What can I do for you?
Oh shit, here comes the assassin.
Yay, Bucky!
God damn it, Bucky.
Well,
You saved him.
Bucky is the new mayor, Buck.
Bucky saved the mayor's life. What a legend! Bucky's a hero.
What a hero.
All right.
Thank you, Bucky.
Basically, if you do severe crimes against government employees, you'll have the choice of extremely high fines, extremely high time, or community service. Moving on. S2125, Unified Defense Force Munitions Act. The PD will now have Sidewinder missiles on their jets. I'm also requisitioning an APC for them.
Holy shit.
S212, why? Because there are aircraft flying around the city of Los Santos that are unidentified. What do you think happens when you fly aircraft around? Fuck around, find out, get shot down.
Hear you.
Never forget 611.
Exactly, never forget 611. S2126, the Assembly of External Affairs Act. We are trying to get a tribunal together of non-PD community members who will be able to review police action and request for judgment of police officers should they be in gross violation of their SOPs or conducting illegal activity. This external affairs group cannot punish the PD, but they can recommend punishments to high command. S2127, reclassification of Employment Act. Dispatchers and PD tow are now government employees. S2128, San Andreas Royalties Foundation Act. Musicians will finally get paid by the state for their music.
Holy fucking shit.
S2129, Bolingbrook Amelioration Act. We are trying to provide gambling to the prisoners of Bolingbrook so they can witness what it's like to get it twisted, just as we all have at Diamond Casino. S2130, Mayoral Securities Act. Make it so that I can pay my very beautiful security team what they are owed for constantly protecting me from the terrorist plots that try to assassinate me. S2131, State Fund Stabilization Act, allows us a little bit more leeway in where we spend some of the state funding. There's one more not on here that has to do with payment for civilian jobs. We haven't quite ironed that one out all the way, but we're still working on that. Those are pieces of legislation that are currently submitted. None of these are approved. They were all submitted this week. We are waiting to hear for approvals on all of them.
What type of civilian job?
Now, it is time for questions. You may line up and ask questions in an orderly manner. However, if you ask questions about an individual business, about storefronts, or if you ask what is the mayor doing for criminals, I won't answer. I also have full rights to not answer any of your questions. Thank you. You may begin.
This guy.
Hello, it's Lil Sponge, motherfucker. Skirt wow wow. I was asking, motherfucker, about the about the music legislation. Could you go into further detail, motherfucker?
Sorry.
No.
Here, take this.
All right, motherfucker.
Sorry.
Hello. I would like to ask if you what would you think about an idea of a purge once a month?
Yeah.
Maybe.
The people who don't be in gangs can help.
I already
fight
answered your
gangs.
question.
Okay,
Well,
great.
that's our best. We're good.
You only get one. You only get one.
great.
More of a comment than a question. Thank you for helping the musicians. Long may you reign.
Period.
Bless you.
Amen.
Hell yeah.
All houses within the north side are all taken. And some people within the city are not really within the city, basically getting their houses basically deteriorating over time. Will you make them available for people?
Maybe.
Hello, Ari Preston, Weasel News. I had a question about the legislation, one of the legislation pieces you were just mentioning.
Bucky, what are you doing in my fucking car?
You said one of those was giving you a little more leeway to the funds and how you can spend them. Can you articulate that? And
Why
what
is there
kind
a
of leeway
fucking rat in here?
Going to be giving you?
Why is there a
An
rat here?
example of this is that should I choose to develop new
Shoot the
weaponry
rat.
and technology,
Step away from the mayor, rat. Step away from the mayor.
should I choose to develop new weaponry for
Step away from the mayor. Step
My
away
God.
from the mayor, rat.
Oh my God, there is a rat.
Shoot that rat!
This rat had a karambit at town hall a minute ago.
Oh
It is
my
armed.
God.
It is armed.
No, don't shoot it. Don't shoot it.
It has a knife! Shoot this rat!
Oh, what the fuck?
What do you mean, asshole? He had a knife!
Oh no, not Ratatouille.
He had a knife in front of the mayor!
Hey, where are you?
Shiny.
Where's Ratatouille? I don't even see him.
Oh my god.
I got him. I'm bringing him to the fucking hospital, you fucking therapist.
What the fuck?
You animals.
The assassins are getting better.
to answer your question, it allows for the state funds to be used in supporting businesses here in the city to help develop some of the technologies or some of the products or assets that we want. As an example, for the Sidewinder missiles, and again, this is I can't go into full details for reasons of national security, but we will look to acquire those through sources within the city and pay businesses within the city and develop them here, as opposed to exporting the Sidewinder missiles from outside of Los Santos.
Is there a company that can currently produce Sidewinder missiles in the city?
Next question.
That's a concern. I feel like that's a concern.
Yeah, I find that.
Excuse me, LSBN. What is more of a concern? A company within our city that can produce Sidewinder missiles.
Weasel
sorry,
News,
Weasel
thank
News.
you very much.
I'm sorry. The media is all fake to me, anyways. What's more concerning? What is more concerning? A company that is within our jurisdiction that we have control over making Sidewinder missiles, or the fact that Sidewinder missiles can already be produced by other foreign nations that can threaten us at any time.
To be fair, it's all concerning.
Are there threats to Los Santos from other nations?
Ma'am, I implore you to watch Mitch.tv/Hassan Abi and get yourself educated on external threats to a sovereign nation. Thank you. Next question.
Okay, so you have an idea for...
And ma'am, I understand that someone from Weasel News or LSBN would be threatened by a beautiful himbo like that, threatening your livelihood. Anyways, next question.
So you plan to pay out the audio artists of the city. What about the visual artists, the people who create visual graphics, the graffiti artists of Los Santos? What would you do for them?
What are
Make
they at?
NFTs. I don't know. Next question.
Oh, okay.
Mushroom tokens.
So you mentioned the last legislation being for businesses and like civilian jobs. What kind of civilian jobs are they pertaining to? Is it like stuff like dodo and sanitation, stuff like that, or is it more towards the restaurants and stuff like that?
To be determined.
All right.
Just go ahead. Hello? Can you hear me? Up
Yes.
there, like 10 feet from me. Okay. Well, I have two questions. One, I live in Grapeseed, and it's lovely, but the closest gas station is I have to go like all the way to Sandy, or if I have to go into the city, it it's rough, and there's no like restaurants or grocery stores up there. Do you have any plans to revitalize? I can't say that word. You know what I'm trying to say? Revitalize everything, you know, north of Route 68. Revitalize Grapeseed.
We took care of the rat, Alex.
Yeah, I saw.
A lot of people that live there. That
no
voted
plans
for
at-
you.
No plans at this time, but we do want to include new businesses up in Polito. As for Grapeseed,
Fuck Grapeseed.
Yeah,
This is great. What do you mean?
I don't know.
Okay.
No
My
plans
second
at this time.
question.
Yes.
I am having a presentation later tonight to make pugs a part of the K9 unit, specifically my ambassador animal Doug. Would you sign that petition?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. A dog pug.